guys, it's James Rossiter from Bond Wolfe. Here today at number 18 Ashtree Grove in Bilston. Had a guide price of 44 to 49,000 in our 30th of March auction. It's a lovely 3-bed semi, located in a nice quiet cul-de-sac. You can hear, all I can hear is birds tweeting basically. It's lovely and quiet. You've got local schools, good road links as well. Bilston generally does have good road links. You've got the Black Country route, which gives you access to the rest of Birmingham and the West Midlands, and also the A41 from here is an alternative route into Birmingham via West Brom. So yeah, let's go in and have a look and see what we got. So we come straight in from the front. It's got a driveway, which is always a nice aspect to have, especially on a semi-detached property and for families and things. Straight into the porch. Again, not in bad nick. Looks like it's been done fairly recently. Into a nice big open hallway. You've got a space for your coats, etc., which is nice. Stairs leading up to the bedrooms. And then we go straight down the hall into the kitchen. So into the kitchen. Kitchen isn't too bad in fairness, it's livable as it is. Could do with a bit of modernisation. The worktop looks a bit out of date along with the tiles. Boiler looks fairly decent though, Worcester Bosch. Probably could, depending on service history, if that needs looking into, but looks good on the whole. And through this door it leads into the dining area. Again, on the whole, not too bad at all. Probably just needs a lick of paint. Nice double doors into the garden and patio area, which is nice. And then also you can go through into the reception room as well, which is always a nice aspect. And then yeah, the reception room again looks like it's been generally looked after and well lived. Again, just probably a bit of modernisation and you're good to go in here, especially if you're looking for rentals. Yeah, it's almost good to go. So let's go and have a look upstairs and see what we got. And as we come upstairs, got a lovely, nice big window, double glazed unit on the left to make it nice and bright on the landing. Immediately at the top of the stairs, you've got the bathroom. Suite looks a little bit old along with the tiling, so that probably could do with a modern suite inserting into there, but you've got your double glazed unit as well and a radiator, so that's all good. Got the double bedroom here, could be used as your master bedroom. Again, looks like it's been well looked after on the whole, but obviously the decor could be updated into something a bit more modern, but you've got a lovely view out into the garden, and it's nice and quiet and private as well, which is nice. And then into the second bedroom. Fairly equal size to the previous one. Nice bay on the front. This is probably the best of the bedrooms, I'd say. I wouldn't really need to change much in here from rental purpose. The box room, decor-wise, isn't the best again. I mean, obviously it needs updating, but for a box room as it goes, isn't a bad size. I've seen much smaller in other properties. You still got a bit of storage space, wardrobe space there. Still fit a bed in, and you've still got room for other things. So yeah, not too bad on the whole. Let's go and have a look in the garden. So from the kitchen goes into a little passageway through to the garden, which is covered. You've got some storage there, downstairs WC, which is really good to have, especially with only having the one toilet in the house. Another storage room here, and then door into the garden. And then that into the garden. So you've got a nice little patio area here, and then it slowly steps up out into the back. It's a really good sized garden. It's nice and private. You've got no one overlooking. Nice shrubbery and things with it. Yeah, I mean, from a rental point of view as well, there's not a lot to keep on top of. So yeah, it should be fairly well kept, and it's a nice addition to the property. Hi Nicole, nice to meet you.
Hi, same.
So if you just give a quick introduction to yourself, if you don't mind. Yeah.
Okay, sure. So I'm Nicole Eshun. I am a newbie property investor. I'm also an author, but I mainly specialise in writing children's books. So this is my first big venture where I'm actually going to do a full renovation. Depending on the budget. I don't know what the budget is yet. So, but yeah, I I'm somebody who likes to dream, roll the dice, and take a lot of chances.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Good
yeah.
stuff. So, you mentioned that you've never done this before. So, is it something you've wanted to do,
Yes.
or was it just something the opportunity came around and you thought let's roll the dice?
I'll say a bit of both, but I think it was definitely the right timing, and it's just like obviously I think it's a great deal. We don't know yet until later, but I'm happy. This is literally the first time I'm seeing this property. I only came here not so long ago for the first time ever, but I bought blind, so definitely all about risk taking, and I'm very excited. It's the right time. So.
Yeah. And obviously, you mentioned not having a budget yet. I suppose because you haven't really had a look around, you haven't got full plans. I mean, generally though, are you happy with your purchase?
I think I definitely am. I'm extremely happy. I think the previous owners left it in a very good condition. The garden actually looks immaculate. So not a lot needs to be done. That's what I think personally. We'll just see.
And what are your general plans with it? Are you going to rent it, or are you going to do it up and sell it on?
100% I'm going to rent it because I'm trying to build my property portfolio. Okay. So 100% going to rent it, but I just want to make it look nice, make it look rentable. Yeah. And so that's okay. The next
and obviously you're from your accent you can tell you're not local. No. so what brought you to Bilston for this property in particular?
I originally wanted to invest in Birmingham. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I can never Birmingham. Sorry. It's fine. My pronunciation is so bad because I had a friend who went to Birmingham University. Yeah. She used to live near the Cadbury's area, and so I kind of know that area. But I thought it's kind of close by. So but I'm originally from London. That's where my accent's from. But I definitely like the nearby area of Birmingham. So that's why I'm here.
Good. And just finally, really, obviously, when you're planning on doing the works, have you got a sort of general timescale when you want tenants to move in and when you want to have the works done? Yes,
so I actually have a builder in place. Okay. Yeah. He luckily, nicely, kindly got the keys from the estate agents. He put the key safe on the door. I actually paid him the deposit because I thought it needed a lot of work. I was like, I want new kitchen, new bathroom, tiles. But then coming here, it's like, actually, the kitchen's kind of decent. So I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to talk to him about not getting the deposit back, but just reducing the price. He quoted me his quote, and yes, I don't think a lot of work needs to be done, just a tidy up.
Yeah, I was going to say, personally for me, I think it just generally needs a bit of a tidy up for rentals anyway.
Exactly.
It could be lived in.
Yeah, as in.
So I don't think it's a bad buy, in my
thank
opinion.
You. Thank you, that means a lot, thanks.
That's pretty much it for the interview for this stage anyway. So we'll just wish you all the best, and we'll probably be in touch in a couple of months' time and see where you got up to.
Thank you, appreciate that. No, thanks.
So what we've learned is that the tenant is actually letting the property through the council. So Nicole's had the electric fuse board updated to fit the new regulations, and it's been tested and it's all fine, along with the boiler. So that's now got gas safety certificates, so it's all good to go. So from the tenant's point of view, it's ready to move in. So upstairs, what we've got is, again, it's pretty as it was. Coming into this bedroom, it's been whitewashed, which is nice. It makes it nice and bright. The only other change really up here, the other bedroom is just had a first coat of paint, which you can see there. We've had a new toilet and wash hand basin fitted there as well. I think the other ones are a bit dated, so that's definitely a good improvement. Ready for the tenant to move in. So we're back with Nicole, and nice to see you again.
Thank you.
It's only been 2 weeks since we last met. Obviously, having a quick look around, we can see not a lot's happened. So can you just sum up what you have done and what you haven't done, and what you've and why, really, if you don't mind?
Okay, so downstairs I haven't done a single thing. Upstairs I have changed the bathroom, just slight differences. So new new toilet and a new sink basin, and that's literally all I've done, and a bit of painting in some of the rooms. But yeah, that's literally the work that's been done.
So why have you sort of decided that that's all you're going to do, basically?
Yeah, I don't know. I did plan on doing a new kitchen. I had big plans, like making an open space and all of this good stuff. But the tenant that I got in, he wants to decorate himself. He's actually an ex-painter and decorator, ex-maintenance guy. So he said he actually wants to change the doors even. I'm like, okay, you have my permission. Yeah. So yeah, and it's gonna be like a long lease, like over 5 years. So obviously he wants to do it to his taste. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I thought, okay, let me just stop with the building.
So is this going to be sort of like a long-term rental?
100%. That's what I was looking for, because I'm not from this area. Yeah. I'm from London, so it's best if I keep the work up here to a minimum. It worked out for me.
And it sounds like it will be a good tenant as well. Yeah. If they're going to be doing some of the works themselves and keeping it up to date, it sounds like a perfect long-term tenant.
Exactly.
So what rent have you agreed for?
So I agree. We were negotiating, but I agreed 837. Just the 37, only because 7's my favourite number. Okay. So obviously 3 and 4 adds up to 7, so that's why it's like 837.
Okay.
So
that's a good return, good rental yield.
Yep.
So so is there anything that you did want to do, but I mean you couldn't because of finance, or was it just because the tenant was going to do it themselves?
Just the tenant, So I originally wanted it to be white walls and grey carpet or grey flooring. That's how I have my own house. But again, it's not to my taste. I have to remember it's not me that's going to be living here. It's not my home. It's somebody else's home. So he just wanted to, even if I did do all of these amazing stuff, he would have changed it, and I would have been like, oh.
I guess that's money in your pocket. Then,
I
isn't
guess.
It? So, that's a good thing. I suppose it shows that you can turn a property around quickly in auction.
100%.
If they're not all buy to do up and then rent, you turned it around in 2 weeks. They're literally they're moving in next week, aren't they? So I have a question to ask in terms of the auction itself. So would you buy from auction again?
I definitely would, 100%. And I actually liked the Bond Wolfe structure, how we got emails whenever there was, because actually what was interesting about 25 properties, obviously I don't have the funds to buy 25 properties, but I was looking at 25. So every time something changed in the legal pack, I'll get an email update. And it was just it was like my first auction, so I wasn't sure how it worked. And but I liked the setup. So it was quite easy to buy, and it was quicker rather than going through the normal estate agent route, which could take months. But this was literally, you have to close within 28 days or so. So definitely, I actually liked the process.
Yeah, so, and I suppose in this circumstance as well, it's gone from marketing to sold to let within pretty much 6 weeks.
Exactly.
So it's a really quick turnaround. I think that's all we really need to say. Yeah. Cool. So wish you all the best with it, and hope the tenants look after it as well. Yeah. So good luck with it.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Hi guys, I'm Nicole Eshun, and we're back at my property after it's had a wonderful makeover. Kidding. So this is one of the bedrooms. I was actually painting, not myself, but I got a painter and decorator in. And my theme or go-to is usually white walls and grey floors. So it was in the process of having that done. But the tenant, I'll say it's a good thing, the tenant that I'm going to be renting this house to, he's actually like an ex-painter and decorator, a maintenance guy. So he said he wants to kind of decorate it to his taste. So of course I said, sure, great. So I had to let the builders and the decorators stop work. So that's why it is similar to how it used to look, but this is one of the rooms. It would have been my taste, but again, it's a home not for me, it's for somebody else. So I was like, okay, go ahead and do your thing. So inside here is the brand new spanking bathroom. So what I had done was put in a brand new toilet. I like this toilet, it's very futuristic. I'm not going to touch it, but it's a nice toilet style. And because before the wires were showing, I just really didn't like that. It felt quite old school. So got in a brand new toilet system and a sink with a basin. So yes, the wires are covered. I kept the bath because I thought the bath was quiet, and I don't know if you want to look in, there's a bit, the builders haven't cleaned. I think they were angry because I had to like stop work, but yeah, they didn't clean anything, so it's just as if the same bathroom, the electric shower, but the family are happy with how it looks. They actually like the tiling and the lovely mermaid up there. They like that design, so I'm like, okay, leave it as.